She's a highly respected member of this community, as you can tell by those of you that have shown up. And she's an individual who can lead this program to new heights. And of course, she's a racer. And of course, she's no success to stranger either. She's had a pretty nice little run here recently. Compiled 460 wins and only 178 losses. She led her team to the All-A Region Championship 13 times. She was the All-A State Champion in 2016. She's made 2 trips to the Kentucky State High School Athletic Association Final Four, including this past season, of which we all got to follow. And she's received 8 Coach of the Year honors. Has been inducted to the Marshall County Hall of Fame. Those are pretty good credentials. I know that Rechelle will win here at Murray State. I have no doubt about that. But it's how she's going to win that will impress me the most. Her teams will exemplify character, hard work, accountability, mental toughness, positive attitude, and selflessness. She will be all about building servant leaders for life. And what a great quality to instill in today's college athletes. The young ladies that are fortunate enough to play for Coach Turner will become champions, but they'll also be fully prepared for their life once they finish playing. This is a really, really good day for Murray State women's basketball. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to you, the next head coach of the Murray State women's basketball program, Coach Rechelle Turner.
As I look across the room this afternoon, it's wonderful seeing so many familiar faces and all of you that have been a great source of support in my career. You're a reminder of the many blessings that I have in my life. And the opportunity in front of me is yet another tremendous blessing. And I'd like to thank God for opening the doors that have led me back to Murray State. I want to thank Dr. Bob Davies and Mr. Alan Ward for giving me the opportunity to lead the women's basketball program at Murray State. Knowing that our university president and athletic director have faith in me to build the championship culture here has been a great source of confidence as I take on this next challenge in my coaching career. Even more exciting is that we share the same vision for the Racers. Vision that see the women's basketball program as a platform to transform lives of special young women through higher education, servant leadership, and the pursuit of competitive excellence. My basketball journey would not be complete without the love and support of my family, and I'm so fortunate to have many of them here with me today. My parents, Don and Frida Larimer, my sister and brother-in-law, Tanya and Rob Parrott, my mother-in-law, Carol Turner, my husband, Travis, and our sons, Cadwell and Cade. We are truly a basketball family. Our lives, for better or for worse, have been revolved around this game for decades. And we have somehow been able to draw closer through the ups and downs of our coaching lifestyle. Each member of my family makes my life and my career better in some unique way. And the contributions and love from each of you have allowed me to do this for over 20 years. I have many wonderful friends who could not be here today because of their professional responsibilities, but I just want to thank them for all their support, encouragement, and love. I have many colleagues in coaching and education who have meant a great deal to me and impacted me. And I certainly want to thank this fantastic community of ours for its support. I mentioned earlier the friendly faces in the room. Many of you have been such a tremendous blessing in my life, and I can't thank you enough for that. Since the summer of 1996, for 21 years, it has been my privilege to be the girls basketball coach at Murray High School. In those 21 years, I began by trying to prove myself that I was worthy of that job. I spent many years after that trying to prove that I was worthy of maybe a bigger job. But I soon realized that Murray was home. I loved the kids that I coached. I loved the school that I worked in and the people that I worked with. Our program had become something special. My team and my coaching staff were like family. And there isn't a job in the country, a high school job in the country, that I would have ever considered leaving Murray High for. Thanks to the efforts of the wonderful young women who have been a part of the Lady Tiger family, we were able to make our program one of the finest in the state of Kentucky. In 21 seasons, I believe Mr. Ward mentioned this, 460 wins, 13 All-A regional championships, a Class A state championship, 4 regional championships, and 2 back-to-back trips to the Sweet 16 of the Final Four. But the best part of that success is that it was our success. We did it together. Great players, amazing parents, terrific administrators, tremendously supportive fans and boosters. The Murray High Lady Tiger basketball family was built on faith and family. The love for each other that coursed through every member of our program provided a collective strength that allowed us to accomplish things together that none of us could have done alone. No matter how much knowledge or talent the team possessed, Lady Tiger basketball's greatest strength was always in its relationships. The impact of that program on my life cannot be captured into words. I will forever be grateful to the Murray Independent School System and the parents and players that entrusted me. As I stand here today, it is a bit surreal to believe that I'm leaving a program that I have poured my heart into for the last 2 decades. But I believe very strongly in following the path that God sets out before you, and I'm very excited to follow that path to Murray State University. I wanted to spotlight my career at Murray High School for a couple of reasons. One, I'm proud of the work we did at Murray High, and I want the young women that played for me to know how much I love them and how much I treasure what we did together. But the second reason is to shine a light on my experience of the Lady Tigers is this: the championship culture built at Murray High will be built at Murray State. We'll have the same foundation, we'll have the same pillars, and we will build that program that is pound for pound as good as any in the country. 21 years of head coaching has taught me that there is nothing more important than relationships. The players in the Murray State's women's basketball program will be taught they do matter. They will learn that they have leadership that they can trust. They will find that they will be valued as players, but they will also find that no number of points or rebounds will ever outweigh their value as human beings. Relationships through faith and family will become the bedrock, the unshakable foundation of the Murray State women's basketball program. Current and future racers will know that their basketball staff will encourage their pursuit of excellence in every dream they pursue. Excellence in the classroom, excellence in the community, excellence on the court will be the expectation for our players, and soon enough, excellent will be the norm. The coaching staff will set the example of servant leadership by serving our players. In turn, our players will serve each other, the university community, and the community of Murray and Callaway County. Connective tissue will be built, and our players will soon learn that a connected team is an unbreakable team. We'll stand on the bedrock of our faith and our family atmosphere. Our relationship will sustain us as we encounter the steep challenge of pursuing greatness. And our racers will learn the pillars that we'll expect each of them to exemplify as they represent their Murray State family. Character. The finest character will be expected of our young women. Hard work will become something they cherish, understanding that their preparation will make them deserve success. Accountability will be visible in every facet of our lives. As they demand it from themselves and each other, we will make our family better and stronger. Mental toughness will equip our players to handle anything from a full court press to finals week. And they will embrace a positive image of themselves and our program. If we are to win championships, they first must believe we can. Positive attitudes and positive body language will always be present for the members of our program. The last of the pillars will be selflessness, and it is the most important one. This brings us full circle to servant leadership. Each member of our program will understand that our love for one another and our love for our team will be our greatest strength. The kind of selflessness opened the door for the Murray High team to beat the #1 ranked team in Kentucky at the Sweet 16 this year. And this kind of selflessness could someday open the door for Murray State to beat the #1 team ranked in the country. As I finish this afternoon, I want to make sure that I highlight one of the things that I'm most excited about as we begin to build the Murray State women's basketball program into something special. I cannot wait to connect with the basketball fans of this region. I want this program to be something fans can be excited about, and I want them to know that our teams will be teams that they can be proud of, and they will be fun and enjoyable to watch. I want to create an environment that causes little girls all over the region to dream of growing up to be a racer. Murray State has been in the golden era of women's sports for the last several years, and that is something that the university and athletic department should be very proud of. It will be my mission to see that women's basketball adds to that championship tradition. Thank you.